the whole story about the title Phoenix on my new mixtape. It was just me, being at a down point, all the frustration, all the ridicule, false accusations, and just life, trials and tribulations or whatever. And you tend to come back up out of the fire. And I thought I resembled a phoenix. It was very bold. The colors were bold on it. I feel like that I can get my point across with saying, like, letting people into my struggle, like, you know what I mean? I want y'all to see this. I want you to see me raised from all of this. Actually, I was impatient. I was anxious to drop something, so that was just like a no-brainer. I chose that amount of songs because I wanted to be more professional. I've done a lot of long-ass mixtapes, 2 days long, and it's just not a waste of talent. It's actually organizing the noise that you make, you know what I mean? So, so to speak. Everybody had their input, and plus, everybody was agreeing on the same things anyway, but I overseen the last little, you know what I mean? So actually, we all did it as a team, and then I put my executive expertise on top of it. It's a flow to the project. And I think I did that, like, specifically, I made sure that it was breathing, as a whole, I knew what song to pick, how it sounded, the mood, how I would feel. I actually stepped out of myself and put myself into just like the consumer's shoes and just sat there for a second and just, gave up my time for theirs. First song on the CD was called No Pressure. It was just letting people know that, whatever we choose in the hip hop game or whatever woman that I desire, let it not be pressure on that, We should be able to pull women without a tug of war, So it was just like no pressure, like it was like breathing. Chick was like, I want respect, I'm flowing, really can't outflow me. First verse, killer. Second verse, undeniable, you still can't get with it. Yeah. It was like going back to the hood, you know what I'm saying, chilling. People are gone, you know what I mean? Most of these boys are dead. Some of my partner got waves, some of my partner got dreads, you know what I mean? Some people in the feds, you know what I'm saying? We got booty shake hoes on the trap making that bread, you feel me? And I just broke that all the way down. It's just like where my partners at, Some of them in the feds, some of them dead. But, I used that to get to my homeboys that I'm currently around. You know what I mean? I come out on the second verse, and the first verse was immaculate, but the second verse was impeccable, I'm trying to run up a chick like I'm in the 70s, give a fuck what you telling me, I ain't fucking, I'm celibate. Matter of fact, pussy nigga, I'm benevolent. Fish cod and halibut, those are our delicates. You don't like the way dope smell? Nigga like, oh well, pussy nigga, then why are you selling it? They know we got cheese, they call it Shellerman. Fuck around and see us someday for Letterman. Keep it real, I'm higher than a veteran. I am just a veteran. High up off of medicine. I know a couple of niggas who I'm better than. You wanna see Dro flow, nigga, let him in. I was just playing, and I liked the verses on it. And so I breathed through that, and I go to Faux Trade with Duke. I just felt like flossing, so, talk to the whip and all that, approaching the Porsche cars, and they doing all kind of stuff, and the doors ajar. It's just a colorful life. And after I leave there, I think I go to Kandi on the ground. Kandi Brush. It was nice working with her. It was escape, and I mean, no brainer. Shouts out to the whole movement, for even having me around you. It was a pleasure, and I look forward to that in my career. Actually, that was one of my must-dos. Get a song with Escape. So that happened. And the gram is just like what everybody doing now. Like 90% of the population head is down, and they on the ground. You feel me? You better not let me see your bitch on the ground. I'm gonna DM your bitch on the ground. Nah, I was just playing. Nah, I'm gonna do it. Second, I really wanted that song to be more than what it is. I had a vision for that song. That song's like 7 years old. You know what I'm saying? And it's just timeless. And I think that it has a lot of potential. And that's when my feelings start to get into, involved into, knowing that the music is there and the talent is there, and it's just something missing, With art like that being drawn throughout the mind of a young black man like me, I think that should be televised, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody should tap into that. But I really don't care. I'm still spit to the day I die. So Do Your Thing is just like, it explains me reading the Bible. It explains why Jesus wept. You know what I mean? It explains a lot about me, and I think that that's one of the best songs I've ever done in my life. Do Your Thing. You feel me? And like, the song was like 7 years ago, right? And so years later, I get charged with grand larceny. I'm hotter than an arson. Grand like larceny. Yeah, years later, grand larceny charge. Yeah, real hip hop, nigga, you know what I'm saying? So if you want to do your homework on that, you may. But that closes out the CD, and that's the Phoenix. I made it all the way to here. You know what I mean? Yep. It wasn't supposed to be actually what you hear. 50% of it wasn't even supposed to be there. Yep.